I guess some of my viewers love seeing me goddamn suffer. Thought I was done with this freaking game after the goddamn PS2 version. So, let's go into goddamn Cartoon Network Racing, this time on the goddamn fucking piece of shit DS.
Hi.
Hi.
Are we already recording?
Yep.
Okay,
We're
here's my
only
intro.
doing goddamn... Oh, wait, never mind. Let's
How
see.
much of it did I miss?
About, a little bit less than a minute.
Oh, okay.
Alright, play as. You know, let's play
So how good will this be to other DS racing games?
We're about to find out.
Or how does it stand up to Cartoon Network Racing from your Let's Play?
No idea. Chances are I'm gonna have to configure the damn controller. And I noticed that there's some issues with the emulator, but that's what you can do. And the thing is, I do own an actual copy of this game, but this is the only way to do it high speed.
High speed frame rate. Oh, lead us.
And I can't seem to figure out... Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. I have to be clicked into the window. What do you know? This is goddamn slow.
It is. Like, what do you mean?
Like, I don't know if it's my computer, but... Oh, now it's moving. Could be emulation issues, like I said, but this is the best I can do. Alright, I'm just figuring out the buttons. It's been forever since I played this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Wow, already schnickless, Jesus.
The fuck?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I guess Shnick is gonna get schnicked today.
I am gonna get fucking schnicked today!
Shnick got schnicked.
The guy just spun around like a jackass. Johnny!
Wait, Johnny Test is in this?
Johnny Bravo.
Oh. Okay, well at least that's a better cartoon.
Yeah.
Like 1,000,000 times better. And yet I never got to watch it.
I got to watch it quite a bit. Oh, I can power slide. There we go. Just power slide. I am not intending this to be a long series.
Wasn't Johnny Bravo on Boomerang?
Yeah, it was at one point. Not sure if it still is, because, you know, Boomerang's starting to become Teen Titans Go on top of goddamn Cartoon Network.
Boomerang. The Hanna-Barbera channel.
Is
Oh
now
wait,
the Teen
not
Titans Go
anymore.
Network. So, how's your day going?
Okay, I guess. I mean, nothing's really happening.
Okay. Apparently Buttercup has like a fucking big-ass lead. I'm really hoping I don't actually have to win. I don't know what it is, but racing games are starting to become a bit unappealing.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about if you're talking about the racing games on like PS4 and Xbox One, then yeah, I'll definitely agree with you on that.
No, I'm not talking about how they're unappealing to play. I like me a racing game every now and then. But my thing is doing them as Let's Plays. Because the thing is, a lot of racing games, especially kart racers, they're a lot of trial and error and learning. And not to sound like freaking DSP, but I don't like focusing on freaking one single game as a Let's Play for very long, unless it's something I'm really, really itching to just get all the way through. Like a KH game. Like, that's a game I would dedicate a lot of time to get to the end. But at the same time, I don't want to spend longer than I need to on it. Like how Vandalia is having me try to 100% it.
On the hardest difficulty?
Yeah. Like, to me, that's just not the kinds of videos I want to do.
Yeah, that's pretty understandable.
Yeah. Oh my god, woohoo! I passed Johnny! Johnny's a douchebag!
I mean, you could technically do it in live streams too, but even then it can get a little bit monotonous, especially if it takes a really long time.
Yeah, in fact, the Cartoon Network Racing Let's Play, even though it had some of the most action in terms of schnicklish, my thing is, I think it went on for too long, and I was just getting completely sick of it by the
end. Is it because the games are long, or is it just you taking a long time to complete it as a Let's Play?
The games are... What do you mean? What about the games again?
Like, are you saying that it's because the games are long, or because you just take a long time to complete the Let's Play?
More or less because it takes a long time to complete.
I actually feel the same way with all my Let's Plays I've done. Like, freaking, I literally did 2 Let's Plays that lasted me an entire year, even though if I were to be able to have that much motivation to put in all the time and effort for a long amount of time and grind everything out, probably would have been done in about maybe a month, maybe a little over a month. But no, it takes me a freaking year. A year. And I just don't understand why I do that to myself. And right now, it's starting to seem that I'm doing the cycle over again with my current Let's Plays, to a point where I'm literally having to kind of juggle around with different Let's Plays, because apparently I'm giving myself too many things to do at a time. Not to mention, I also have other tasks with Vandalia, and oh my god, it's just fucking crazy. Like, I'm literally not even doing my 3D World Let's Play right now because of the other things that I need to actually focus more on. So, it kind of gets a little bit hectic sometimes.
I will say this much. That's exactly how I felt a couple of years ago when I was trying to make the Terminator 3 review.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I put it all, I recorded everything for it, but when it came to editing, like, I'll admit, part of it was because of me procrastinating on doing the review until it was too late, before I was, like, past the point of no return. It's like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not editing this. But part of it was also kind of Vandalia's fault, as kind of mean as that sounds, because he was like aching for me to record KH1 all the goddamn time. And one time when I told him, can we take a break, he tried forcing Prince of Persia Sands of Time on me, which was a game I was not at all interested in playing.
Wow.
And, not helping matters is that when I actually did have to sit down and record it, my sister puts the dog downstairs with me, and he keeps interrupting the recording. And me watching the recording back, I was like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Wow.
And, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really do Oh, sorry.
Yeah, combine that with how I was already doing too many Let's Plays. Like, I was doing GTA 5 because Corey, like an old collaborator of mine, was requesting me to do it. Then I was doing Return to Castle Wolfenstein because, oh, I like the Wolfenstein games. I was, like, fresh off playing Wolfenstein The New Order, so I was like, you know what, I want to build up to a New Order Let's Play. And then Saints Row I did off the heels of Half-Life 2, and looking back, my Saints Row Let's Play was pretty boring alongside the Half-Life 2 Let's Play. To me, Half-Life 2 was one of the worst Let's Plays I did, because, simply put, boring. Like, I had little to do, little to say, other than pointing out the Half-Life 3 confirmed memes, which I don't think I did. And to me, like, focusing on the 4 licensed games I was doing at the time, The Incredibles, Looney Tunes, forget the other ones I did. Wait, maybe Jimmy Neutron was one of them. And then, not to mention, I had just gotten my Xbox One at the time, and now this game's lagging kind of bad. Now I'm scared. I'm hoping this isn't because of my computer. Because if it runs like this, if I try to play Days and it runs like this, then I know it's the computer, because Days worked fine on the other one. Then again, it could also be freaking OBS recording getting in the way.
Well, you know, when I was doing my new Super Mario Brothers Let's Play, that was being used off of an emulator, and the world map, oh my god, it was, like, absurdly slow, yet every time I got into a level, it ran just fine after that. But then as soon as I go back in the world map, it slows down, and it's like, what the hell? So, yeah, I don't know if that's just the emulator's fault, or...
For some reason, it looks faster in the actual recording. I don't know what it is, but... You know what? Now that I've calmed down about the fact I was playing a different version of a game I didn't really like, I'll admit, I think the DS version's a bit better than the PS2 version.
Why? Because it's portable?
No, it's because the physics feel nicer. It's almost as though I'm playing Mario Kart.
Really? So it's a Mario Kart ripoff?
It is basically a Mario Kart ripoff, because I played this first when I was a kid, and then when I finally played Mario Kart DS, it felt real similar. It did.
Wow. Well, going back to what you were saying about Vandalia wanting you to do so many things, I don't really recall doing that with other people that I watch. I mean, I'm not one to really comment on videos that much, but, like, even then, I actually wanted you to do the Terminator 3 review and continue it when you were still, in your little phases, but, like, I kind of didn't really pressure you, and I even offered to help. And I kind of think that if you're going to pressure someone that much, then you might as well offer them help, especially if they seem to take forever on it, because then at least you're actually contributing to it instead of asking about it. But while I'm not trying to bash Vandalia or anything,
I don't want to bash him either.
That's just kind of what I go by.
I mean, I don't want to bash him either. It's just that I think he failed to understand why I didn't want to record so much.
It could be.
Yeah. Like, I think when I told him, can we stop? What the fuck?
Oh, I thought you cut out for a second. I'm like, oh, no, shit.
I'm trying to figure out how to... What the hell? Why can't I use the item?
Oh, no.
Alright. I reconfigured the controls so that I can accelerate with the right trigger because I'm using my Xbox One controller. But... What the fuck?
Are you pressing the right button?
Yeah, I'm pressing the right freaking button. the hell?
Oh no. Are you sure it's mapped properly?
It is mapped.
Hmm.
Let me try changing the control config back. You know what? Oh, now it works when I map it to the left bumper. What the fuck? Oh
Wow,
my god, now I'm not getting mad at the game. I'm getting mad at the goddamn DS emulator.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Alright. Because I had to map it to the... I'll admit, when I play racing games, I prefer using triggers, R2 buttons, and whatnot, because it just feels... It actually feels like you're pressing down on a freaking gas pedal, you know?
I guess.
Yeah, like, after I'll admit, I got spoiled by Forza and all racing games on PS... Like, starting with PS3. Like, stuff like Mod Nation Racers and whatnot. Like, when it was all mapped to the goddamn R2 button, I just got spoiled. I don't think I can ever go back to racing games that use the A button or X button for accelerating. Maybe that's why I got so pissed off at Cartoon Network Racing, because that's a game that does that.
Actually, I was gonna mention something in the beginning of the video, but I couldn't. Personally, I don't really like racing games that try to be realistic. Games like Gran Turismo or Forza, hence why I mentioned PS4 and Xbox One, because they mainly have those kind of games. And, probably, I guess, the last generation too,
but...
but...
trust me, Gran Turismo's existed since the PS1, and Forza's been around
I know
since
that.
And Forza was on the original Xbox as well.
Yeah, but I mentioned like the current gen and I guess the last gen, because that's where I felt they had those games a lot more than back on the PS1.
Oh my god, goddamn fucking monkey!
But yeah, they did have Gran Turismo since PS1.
God,
but
Dexter.
But I don't really like those kind of games because they don't really make much sense to me, and also they're really unappealing to me because other than you driving a car with a bunch of other cars in a realistic...
You fucking boy-genius piece of shit!
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Wow, the schnicklish is boiling hot today, ladies and gentlemen. Like, goddamn.
I'm getting mad because I'm competitive, I'll admit.
Wow. But
because
yeah,
this exact same shit would happen in Mario Kart 2. It's not exclusive to this. Dexter, come on. Get sliced and diced, my goddamn fuck.
Get sliced and diced, my goddamn fuck? Wow, okay.
Yeah, Dexter! No, you idiot! Idiot! Now Johnny's getting goddamn bombarded. Bombarded!
But can I continue what I was saying?
For the next race,
So, yeah, other than you just driving a car and racing with other cars in a realistic setting in a realistic way, you know, what other things do they do apart from other racers? Not really much else.
How the goddamn bastard get so far? Piece of shit. Oh, what the hell?
Now, is there a market for those kind of racers? Yes, you know, that's just a fact, but, you know, I think the other kinds of racers that do things differently, like Mario Kart or, Midnight Club, those ones seem to be a little bit more successful, in my opinion, because they actually do stuff differently. It's not meant to be realistic. And obviously Mario Kart can't be realistic, but I mean, Midnight Club, you know, it's kind of like a realistic-ish setting, but the physics are not realistic, and because of that, they actually make it more fun to play and make it a lot more interesting. And that's why I would have a lot more fun playing something like Midnight Club than Gran Turismo, because there's just a lot more appeal to it.
Ah! God damn the school layout.
Because in a realistic racer, literally, they don't really do much else different. I mean, maybe with Gran Turismo, they might have like a raceway kind of thing in race cars, but I mean, like, other ones, it's just kind of normal-ish settings. It's just really unappealing. And that's why I don't
know
know
what it is. This feels a lot better than the damn PS2 version. Like, the power sliding is like fucking... the power sliding kind of feels badass.
Maybe
like,
it's just
unlike the slow piece of shit that was the PS2 version.
Wait, is it made by a different company than the console version?
Well, it's published by the same company, but I'm sure the developer was different.
Well, then there you go.
In fact, if I looked correctly, the developer of the PS2 version would later go on to develop Ride to Hell Retribution. One of the worst games ever made.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The PS... I don't know who made the DS version. I think it said DC Studio. Hey, that's another familiar face. That's the guys who developed Cat in the Hat on PS1, I think. At least I saw their name on it. Fucking Dexter! Dexter!
Oh,
Dexter!
well, not Cat.
Whoa! Oh, wow!
What?
Dexter was about to cross the finish line. I hit him with a damn rocket after his shield goes down, and then I somehow crossed the finish line before he did.
Wow.
I think I'm starting to like the suggestion of the kid who made me play this.
So yeah, Cat in the Hat PS1. Are we talking about the same one that you did?
Same one I played. Not the PS1 game, not the PS2 game. I'm gonna play
that's what I mean.
Who should I play as this time? Should I play as Courage, Cow, Chicken, Weasel, one of the three Powerpuff Girls, or Dexter?
I guess Courage.
Alright, Courage. Yes, Courage, yes. You know, I'm not even... I'm probably going to have to make this multiple videos, but we can be done today. I'm only doing the 4 cups, and that's it.
Wow.
There are higher difficulties, but if I remember correctly, they get batshit insane, so I think easy mode's enough. Just to show me playing this, you know?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be here for the future videos in this mini-series or whatever you choose to do, because I'm going to be learning something with cooking, so...
Hey, speaking of which, I'm going to have to cook my dinner after this.
Huh.
But I tell you, because I need to get this done over with now. Because I don't want this to be long, drawn out.
Yeah.
So, I don't even know where Brandon is. I don't think he can come on. And do you know if Vandelia's here?
He sent a message earlier.
Well, I mean, we'll see. But
it says he's online. But then again, it said he was online yesterday too, and even though I sent him messages yesterday, oh, okay, hold on, there you go, I guess.
But yeah, I'm probably not even gonna make a new playlist for this mini-series. I'm probably just gonna slap it into the playlist in the PS2 game.
Like a bonus episode?
No, it's gonna be its own Let's Play, but I'm just gonna now I'm just gonna say Cartoon Network Racing PS2/DS. The entire PS2 Let's Play will be first, and then the DS miniseries will come right after.
Interesting. Wait a minute, wasn't one of the videos uploaded on my channel to complete your playlist because something happened?
Yeah, one of them got freaking claimed by the Hong Kong branch of Turner Broadcasting, who owns Cartoon Network, I guess, over in Asia. They claimed the entire goddamn video, like no time codes or anything. Like, basically, they made it impossible to remove the claim without either disputing it or deleting the video entirely. Truth is, I haven't deleted the video yet, but mostly because it has a bunch of views on it and a few likes that are going to now be non-existent if I delete it. But maybe I should make the video on your channel unlisted. Well, no, not unlisted, on public, so that way people can at least see it without having to go to the playlist.
It's not public?
Yeah, it's unlisted. The only way people can see it is if they go to the playlist.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, well, here's the thing, though. If you make it public, then, well, nobody on my channel is going to find it because it's been such a long time ever since it was uploaded,
But
so...
if people type in Cartoon Network Racing, they're going to come across it.
Yeah, but when they come across your channel first,
They
though?
will come across my channel, and they might notice the 5th video is missing, and unless they go to the playlist, like, basically all I'm saying is try to make it easier to find, I guess.
Well, but the problem then is that if they search it on your channel, then even if you make it public on mine, they'd still have to go to my channel nonetheless, and how would they know that?
Yeah, but I'm just saying so that maybe it'll show up in the search results, like on the side of each video. I don't know.
Maybe.
Damn courage. So. Fucking my guy, I want the damn star. Courage wants stars.
I guess it all depends on YouTube's algorithm.
Yeah, like, all I know is that I really do not like getting claims in my videos, because I've said this numerous times, I know it's probably not going to happen, but my big fear is that if a video gets claimed, I'm always afraid the copyright holder, even though they will insist I'm not in trouble at first, and YouTube will say I'm not in trouble at first, I'm always freaking afraid that the copyright holder will soon change their mind and say, you know what, all those videos we claimed, we don't want them on anymore, strike.
I mean, didn't help that it happened with bigger YouTubers.
Yeah, like, I mean, bigger YouTubers are mostly pissed off because when videos are claimed, they get no ad revenue.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, it's like, I really don't give a shit.
Yeah, so,
because,
thing is, if I ever get copyright claims, like, I might just put it on your channel, because, you know what, it's like, benefits for everybody. My video gets to go in uncut, and you get free content that encourages you to be freaking lazy once in a while.
encourages me to be lazy once in a while is already, I guess, lazy, question mark? I don't know.
Yup, but just like middle school shnick.
Well, I don't know if you get the same feeling, but, like, do you, like, have the want to edit something, but you're tired, and because you're tired, you don't have the motivation to actually go and execute it?
Perfectly describes the Terminator 3 review again.
Wow. Well, take that, but instead of just the review, it's with everything.
No more
Maybe not as much live streams, but videos, yeah. Maybe not to the degree of what you do. I mean, I still at least upload, but not as much as I wish to. I really don't know what my problem is. I still can't figure it out. It's been like a fucking problem for a few years, I swear to God. Because, like, when I was doing a series on my channel a few years ago, which I guess could be described as kind of a vlog series, but, like, that's not what the intention was, but I don't know. Well, anyways, I was doing this series, and I would literally go home from school, spend the rest of the entire day with hardly any breaks at all, editing, and by the end of the day, the video would either be completed and exported, or would be completed, but it needed to be exported either overnight or in the next day. And I used to be able to do that, and nowadays, that's never gonna happen.
Fuck you, weasel.
I don't know if I just permanently burnt myself out or what.
Courage! Stay on the shortcut! No! No! Courage! Drive! Drive! You know what? Commit suicide. Piece of shit. Now we're in last! Fuck you, Courage!
He must have a fucking curse or something.
I do have a goddamn curse when it comes to goddamn racing games. I swear to fuck. I try to pull off something badass, and then that happens. Taking the goddamn shortcut where death can happen at any second, I make the shortcut, and then the goddamn conveyor belt stops me.
Wow.
And we're gonna... Time for our fucking redemption. We're doing it again.
You gotta redo the race?
No. I'm only on lap 2.
Out of what?
3.
You better hurry.
That's gonna be very pretty dead goddamn weasel in the goddamn fucking lead.
Yeah, or else you'll like wow, okay, or else you'll explode. No, what I was gonna say though, you better hurry, or else you'll explode like a bag of popcorn.
No! Courage!
Like that.
Alright, Courage. This is your chance. Redeem yourself. See, goddamn Weasel has the same idea as you. Don't let Weasel fucking fuck you up. I made it.
Oh, you won?
Yeah,
oh, wait,
I made
no.
it. Got past the goddamn fucking know-it-all piece of weasel ass.
Oh, you did. Prepare yourself for possible schnicklish, everybody.
Like it hasn't already happened.
Prepare yourselves for explosive schnicklish. No, schnicklish.
You said schnickliss.
Shut up.
Are you trying to say what my full name should be?
No.
Schnickliss? I don't know. I do not know what the goddamn last name would be.
If you want your last name being known, that's up to you to say it.
I'm not saying that.
But yeah, that's
shit,
what schnicklish sounds like without the H. Now you know.
Courage.
Kurds needs the courage to not be bad at the game.
Courage. Whoop. No. Oh, fucking like. Just kill me. DSP mode activate. DSP mode activate. Oh, the smart bomb. Don't hit Courage today. Gotcha. Nope. Nope. Courage. Courage. Over the edge. Over the edge. Weasel's beating your goddamn ass. No! Courage. Oh my god, courage. Johnny! Fucked up big time.
Did you lose the race?
I'm in third right now. This goddamn Johnny's a fucking... Yep, third place. My first loss.
Wow.
And now Weasel's 2 points ahead, and you have 2 more races to make up for it.
How long have we been going at this for?
35 minutes.
Oh god. Longer than your...
Now this goddamn yodeling music from the PS2 version. Oh my god. In a snow level.
Oh, Shnick, I guess you're spoiling the viewers for... with hour-long videos. And streams.
It may as well be 4 videos long, but no, it has to be 2. Because you know what? You got what you wanted. You got your goddamn all you who wanted me to play the DS version. Oh my god. Your reward has to be obtained through you having patience to sit through long ass videos. How about that?
And then nobody wanted Teletubbies.
I wanted Teletubbies.
What the fuck?
I wanted to make that goddamn video. Why do you think I spent $7 on it?
Or you could have just not spent $7 on it and emulated it, and then you would have saved your $7.
You can see the results of the slowdown here. The Teletubby greatness would not have been achieved.
What?
Teletubby greatness.
Yeah, except for that one fucking cutscene that got cut out.
Yup, because copyright.
Which is really ridiculous, because I seriously didn't expect that part of the video to actually get copyrighted.
Especially considering every single scene of the baby's face, son. And
yeah.
The theme song didn't get copyrighted.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. Just not all that extra shit. No, just the fucking cutscene.
Just the goddamn cutscene of the kids playing with kites.
Which, by the way, I think it's ridiculous to have you get a copyright notice about it, even though the show is like dead, except for that revival. But
nearly sneezed my damn Xbox controller.
And plus, it's been like fucking, what, a decade?
All I know is that the original series does get... Fuck! I really got hit by that, and that cost me some getting in the goddamn league again. Fucker. Fucker. Fucker.
Fucker!
I have to get ahead of Weasel. That's the only way I'm gonna win. Yeah, fuck you, Weasel. Get smoke in your goddamn face, therefore you can't steer.
So, what were you gonna say?
About what?
Something about Teletubbies.
Yeah, apparently the original series is still aired on some networks.
To this day?
To this day, at least as far as I know.
What? How the fuck?
Johnny Bravo.
That's fucking crazy.
Go through the damn icicle. That's a telltale sign that we're on the right track. Oh my god. Alright, we're making a nice, pleasant recovery. Then again, the Cat in the Hat videos are like 40 minutes each. PS1 anyway.
They are?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
wait. Oh, well, that was because that was a shorter series, though.
it was a shorter series, and there were 2 videos that were like 40 minutes each. I think, anyway. Could have made it 4 20-minute videos, but nah, get it over with fast. Gives me less to upload. Not DSP, I'm not fucking greedy for friggin' view money. Because apparently DSP tried making 10-minute videos instead of 20-minute videos to try and get more money. Also, I think a lot of people are going to ask, why do I criticize DSP so much? Well, there's a reason for that. Have you seen my shitty RPG series and, like, descriptions of me in my youth on the podcast? There was a time when I behaved like DSP. And I feel sick just thinking of that. I was once like that. So that's why I speak out against him, because I advocate people not to become him. Don't become like how I once was. Because I acted like that, I didn't really have friends in school. And to this day, not very lucky with friendships, at least in person anyway. Like, sure, I got Mario on the call with me, but I've never met him in person. I only ever see him on Skype video chat.
Well, that's because we live in different states, though
Yeah,
I would like to see him in person one day.
We're almost like entire cross-country distance away.
Yeah, but I would like to see you in person one day, though.
I know that Brandon's actually making that step. Like, apparently his parents agreed to book him a flight next summer to see me for like a week or something like that.
His parents actually agreed to that?
According to him.
Well, I mean, not just agree. I mean, yeah, they can agree, but I mean, like, pay for it, or like, well, maybe not entirely pay for it,
yeah,
but
like,
at least
Brandon,
support it.
Yeah,
you know,
like apparently they would only pay for him to actually fly over here. Like Brandon keeps saying he wants to take me to a Gordon Ramsay restaurant for lunch or something like that in New York. Like that, he would have to raise the money for himself. But then again, I would probably pay part of that. But
I mean, I would say I couldn't be able to do that because that's just too expensive, but
yeah,
I mean,
like it's at least several hundred. It's gonna be like $200 to get a ticket, a round trip ticket. Like my ma has to fly down to Florida regularly. It's normally like $100, I think, maybe 60 or 80 at the cheapest, because she always tries to find cheap flights. Because it's not like she has to go down there on a set basis. She just finds whenever flights are cheap. Because it's like, because she's not needed at any specific time, so why spend the extra money?
Yeah.
Like, she tries, like, once a month.
The problem with me flying anywhere, though, is the fact that money is, right now, somewhat hard to come by. I mean, it's, well, maybe not exactly hard, but, like, I don't get, like, a steady income as if I was in a regular job.
The goddamn weasels in the freaking lead.
And the other problem is that if I have a normal job, yeah, I'd have a steady income, but what about vacation time, you know? Like, I feel as though that if I try taking vacation time, then that's a bad thing.
Well, the thing is, a lot of places where you get a full-time job, I think you are allowed allotted vacation time, but you have to use it wisely, obviously.
And here's the other thing that I don't know the answer to, but is worried about. if you use up vacation time, does it replenish after a certain criteria is met, or is it just permanently gone?
I think it's like on a year-by-year basis. I don't know, though. I think it ultimately depends on the company.
I guess.
All I know is that you can take... Like, vacation time is time that's meant to be paid.
What do you mean?
Like, when you... Like, vacation days you take, like, basically... Like, basically, it's like paid sick leave. Like, you're allotted a few days where you can take a day off to, like, go on a vacation, or if you get sick, and you still get paid for that day. But if you, like, take days off after that, then you don't get paid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At least that's my understanding. Because, obviously, I'm not full-time employed. I'm only part-time employed at my school.
I mean, maybe if I just had a lot of regular clients for video editing, then maybe that could be worked out. But then again, with my fucking problem, I don't think I would get very far with multiple people or multiple clients.
If you're getting paid, one thing I notice is that anytime I do personal projects, because they're my own personal projects, I feel free. My mind says, like, oh, feel free to lose interest if you're genuinely not interested, because this is only, like, a personal project that you really wanted and no one else is technically asking for. But if it's something you're getting paid for, like, I've had to do video projects at the place I work at, like, that kind of shit, I just get it done because I know I'm being paid for it and I have actual incentive knowing that people want it. But, yeah. Like, that's my mindset anyway. Like, so if you were getting paid for it, like, you're basically obligated to do it at that point.
Well, yeah, but I think my problem maybe is just location. I'm not sure, because I've always felt as though if I'm doing something specific in a specific kind of location, and I have that location meant for that task, then I seem to do what a lot more... let me rephrase that, actually. That doesn't sound right. Okay, when I have a location set for a specific task, then I execute the task a lot more easily. But if it's just my fucking house, then all of a sudden it becomes a lot harder to actually execute it for me. And I feel that for me, it has to do with location and what the location is meant for. But of course, there's not really much I can do about that. So that makes things a lot harder.
Fuck you, Johnny! Fuck you, Johnny! Fuck you, Johnny!
Oh, shit.
And that does nothing. He just doesn't even get fucking fazed by that. Maybe I used it wrong. But at the very least, Weasel's behind.
Maybe you didn't say fuck you, Johnny. Or maybe you didn't say fuck you, Johnny, enough times.
No. Don't put Johnny in the gut. Yes! I won. Thank God. Continue. Quickly.
Yes, continue very quickly.
You don't have anything more to say about it?
I think I was done with the thought. I mean,
okay.
like
that almost looked like a freaking middle finger, but then I realized it's just holding up a freaking booger. Okay.
I don't really think I have too much else to say other than that. Oh my god.
I'm going to goddamn extras, because I think... Wait, because I think I can unlock characters. Or can I?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
Alright. I guess I can't buy anybody, but whatever. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, and I'll be back in the next video to wrap things up.
I'm probably not gonna be in it.
You're leaving after this?
Yeah.
Shit.
Huh.
Alright, well, we'll see if I have to do it on my own next time.
Bye-bye.